Okay, so this week we're going to go over kneeling starts. There are two progressions that I'm going to take you through. One is the easier progression, then we'll move to one that's a little more difficult. This stays with this idea of starting from the top and working our way down. So we're going to go through a top-down kneeling start and then a bottom-up kneeling start. So I'm going to take you guys through the setup of it. We'll go through a couple and I'll just show you kind of what I'm looking for as I coach it. So to get set up, I'll start out with 1 foot on the line. And again, this for my multidisciplinary athletes, it'll change. They'll do right foot and left foot. For my track athletes, it's whatever leg is the lead foot at the start of a race. So for the top down kneeling start, I'll get set up with 1 foot on the line. My back foot is going to be right behind the heel and then out to the side, just like we've always done. I'm going to have my weight shifted about 50-50 between each foot. And what I'm going to do is when I say down, I'm going to have my athlete drop so that their back knee moves about halfway down the tibia, or moves right about under that line where that gastroc is. So they'll drop down into this position. Again, I want their back flat. Their chest should be up. Their eyes should be looking straight ahead. We've got that neutral spine. So they'll get set up in this start position. I'll say down, go. And they'll push out off the line. Again, I'm focused on them pushing off that front foot. I don't want a lot of push off the back foot. Then we're shifting our body weight. Everything should be falling forward. So again, we'll go through this top down start one more time, then I'm going to coach you through the bottom up start. Foot on the line, back foot set up. I drop my weight down. Go. So that's our top-down kneeling start. Now let's go bottom up. So this one is very difficult because you start in a bottom position. You also start with your muscles fairly relaxed in your lower limb. Then you have to activate everything to come up into the start position, and you're at a long lever arm position. So the athlete is at a mechanical disadvantage. And so this is really reserved for athletes that are older, that are stronger, that have a good sense of proprioception and know where they're at in space. So to get set up, again, I'll put my front foot on the white line. On this one, my back knee is going to go right beside the toe of that front foot. So when I get set up, my knee is even with my toe. Both legs are right underneath the hip. My back foot, the toe is dug into the ground. Now, the key here is keeping this hip of the down knee all the way forward, all the way extended. When the hips drop back, that's when the athletes have problem, and that's when you tend to fall out of this start position. So I'll start them here. My first cue is up. When I say up, I want them to raise 2 to 3 inches off the ground and be able to hold that position before I say go. Now, I'll only hold them there for a second or two before I have them take off. As I said before, this is a very tough position to stay in. So we'll go through it one time here. I'll get set up, my hips are through, up, go. So as I go through this drill, I'm trying to keep that hip extended of that bottom leg, and again, I'm pushing off that foot that's down on the line. Let's go through it one more time. Toe on the line, back knee down beside the toe, hips all the way extended, chest up, go. And those are our two kneeling progressions for the starts. As I said, start with the top down, then work your way to the bottom up. It's very difficult for athletes to get it on the first try, so have them work through it. Videotape it, explain what you're looking for, and then let them go.